All right, and here we go. So, like I said, we're gonna do one run through that just where we just have all the deaths or whatever happens to us, and just kind of live with the situation, and that'll be our warm-up run. And then after that, I think that we will reset anytime we have a death before the end of level 4. If we make it halfway through the game before the first death, I think I'll play it the rest of the way through, regardless of what happens, because you don't get to practice the second half as often, usually. I frequently die. A lot of my runs die on stage 3 or 4, so we're going to be really leaning on the reset button tonight, more than usual. I might be a bit less attentive to chat as well, just a heads up. I definitely want to read what you have to say and interact with you, my friends. That's kind of the whole point of being here, but it's really difficult in the middle of a challenge run. So if it takes me a while, if I miss something you say or it takes me a while to get to it, I just ask for your patience. Same thing with the channel point redeems and all that. But let's give it a go. Let's try and have some fun here. And maybe, if we're really lucky, achieve a stunning victory. I run the timer just until the first death. I usually turn it off after I die because I don't really care about the time. But I think that it is an interesting sort of curiosity to have available as a point of data for the completed run. Whoa. Thank you for the pistachios hooked on pot. I look forward to the opportunity to enjoy those. It'll be a nice consolation when I take a death to be able to stop and at least have a pistachio. Look at that! What a terrible way to die. I didn't know I couldn't make that jump. Right away, we had a death. Everyone's confidence in my abilities to pull this off has immediately been destroyed. Those are good. Those are good. Oh, since I had to pause anyway, I feel like it may be a little bit quieter than I want it to be. I'll turn it up just a hair. Oh, I'm playing very poorly. Very poorly. Alright. Speaking of leaning heavily on the reset button, here we go. Certainly I can do better than that. By the way, if there remains anyone who doesn't know, I keep a wooden sword next to me, and this is how I reach the reset button on my NES without having to get up. just a semi-interesting fact about how my operation works. Ideally, I would like to obtain the no power run. I'd like to do it without even opening any of the power-up capsules or the like wall panels that have power-ups in them, like that there. I don't even want to see the power-ups. Don't want to kill any enemies who drop power-ups. And I'm really sort of leaning toward the idea that I will count spawning a power-up as a failure. Just the same as death. That makes the run not really a whole lot harder, but it definitely makes it a little harder, and especially in a couple areas. I feel like I'm always opening at least one capsule, especially, again, on level 3. You got a little wooden shield to go with that sword. I actually don't have any wooden shields. I have 2 other wooden swords, and that wooden sword I don't really consider little. That one seems to be, you know, kind of full-sized. I do have the other wooden swords I have are little swords. I've got one that's about half that size and one that's about a third of that size. Not that they're anything sort of special. Wooden swords are pretty easy to come by, but I like them. And none of them are proper wooden swords either. They're just toys. It's awful having a grenade fall on your head. It's also awful to stand up into a bullet, as I so frequently do. Oh, and I see that that's a failure. If I'm being real strict. Wait, I spawned a power. I just keep going, but if I get the win, I'm going to put an asterisk by it. I thought I was going to open that panel. Simple name, welcome to the stream. Contra 3 is the only Contra? I haven't played Contra 3 yet. I've only played... I've played this one. I've played a little bit of Operation C, and I've played a Super C. So far, of the ones I've played... Oh, there's our first death. Oh, and I spawned another power-up. Disgusting. I own both Contra 3 and Hardcore, and Alien Wars on the Game Boy, but I'm saving them. I want to work my way slowly through the series. I want to complete these challenge runs on the first couple before I move to those. So I have them to look forward to. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun when I get to them. I've heard really good things. I hope that they live up. I hope they live up to the hype, because they've really been hyped up for me. Especially Contra 3, that one. People talk about it like it's pretty much flawless. So I hope I agree. We'll see. I look forward to the day. Me too. Me too. I think it's gonna be, you know. I don't really like Operation C all that much, to be honest. But Contra and Super C I love. I too have a large wooden sword at the ready, near 4 feet overall length. That is a large wooden sword. It seems like something fitting of a Final Fantasy character. Could have sworn you've seen me play Contra 3? Nope, I've never played that one. Oh, there's just power-ups all over this run. Oh, awful. Awful. For anyone just joining, I'm playing through the deaths because this is just the warm-up run. It's actually the second attempt at a warm-up run because the first one went so badly. I even reset the warm-up run. I'm not in top form tonight. I blame E.T. Not only are we like so far off from deathless, but I think we may actually game over. The power-ups are mocking me. Let's try that again. Oh, here you go. If you aren't warmed up after fighting a snowplow, I don't know what else will do it. No, it's still alive. I didn't hear the sound anymore. I thought I'd defeated it. It's been a bit since you played Contra. This is just a warm-up round. But such a bad one. Sadly, it's not been as long since I played it as I'd like to say. I think we just, I think I did a run earlier this week. It's alright. I'm confident I'll eventually pull it off. I'm just a little sad, you know, that... A little sad that it's starting off so rough tonight. Doesn't really matter whether or not we pull it off. The stream is still a victory no matter what happens at this point, because we finished ET, and I'm gonna carry. That's gonna be my happy thought that I used to fly through the rest of the stream, no matter what happens. Who am I? What is this game? Have I ever played it before? The great thing about playing a good game instead of, you know, trash, is that even when it goes badly, you know, even when things go badly, I'm still playing Contra. It's not like it's still a good time. That situation there had me feeling so nervous. It took me a month to get past those claws. Hey, we made the top route. That's always nice when that happens. That's rare. Let those move on by. No! Oh, I got killed by a shrimp. I shouldn't have hung around there. I was indecisive about if I wanted to move through quickly or slowly. I'm kind of doing both. I didn't want to jump down here. If you couldn't tell from my face, I was a little unpleased with that turn of events. Oh, please, stop existing. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Oh. Alright, so the warm-up run was filled with deaths and disgusting, revolting power-ups littered the ground everywhere we looked. But at least we didn't have to suffer the humiliation of the game over screen. Ah. GG, thank you, thank you. We'll enjoy our credit crawl here together, and then we're gonna start back up, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna lean real heavily on that reset button in the first half of the game, especially. I know the credits aren't the most interesting thing in the universe, but I usually like to let them play out because it's just a good moment of for rest and reflection. And the credits in Contra and Super C aren't very long. It's pretty brief crawl. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm going to reset if I spawn a power. I'm gonna keep running. I'm just gonna be unhappy with myself, and I'll probably redo the run if I complete a run with a power up spawned in it. That might be what the rest of the stream looks like, my friends. A lot of that. Oops. It's actually better for me to be down here because I so rarely make it across the bridge. I'm not at all as practiced with what's going on up top as I am in the bottom. So I never like intentionally jump down off the bridge, but it is better for me when I do fail to cross it. What am I doing? Oh, if we could just do that 7 more times, wouldn't it be nice? Okay, I really need to watch out for the red guy. Speed doesn't matter. It's as long as we stay alive. That the run can take 4 hours, so far as I'm concerned. That was scary. Now I can absolutely die at any point on any stage, but I think stage 3 and 4 are the real danger zone for me. I feel like I've completed these 2 levels without dying much fewer times than most of the others. And I'm almost always breaking open power-up capsules and panels on the stage. That's a panel. Capsules are going to come by? There's a capsules panel. No, I got hit by a shrimp. Oh. Oh, everything was going so well. Bad time. Jay Swam, welcome in. Epic Beard, thank you. I say thank you. I didn't really do a whole lot except just not shave. I almost, I mean, I basically, I shave so rarely. I shave once every, like, 5 years, maybe. I do usually trim it down every now and then. I was gonna trim it at the start of the new year, but things got in the way. Good luck on the run, thank you. Yeah, doing a lot of grinding tonight, leaning heavily on the reset button. But hopefully we'll make something magic happen. Just let that thing get out of here. Upward path, like I was saying, upward path is a bad place for me. I don't know what's going on up here. Just run by most of that stuff. No, don't open the panel. That seemed like a lot of hits for that panel. Okay, watch out for red guys. The red guys come like every 3. Oh no! I was just saying it. They come on like the 3rd loop, and like the 3rd batch of enemies, and almost hit them. Not paying attention to what I was in the middle of saying. There's the red guy. So scared of all these bullets. Paralyzed by fear. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know you could move during that jump. I don't think I've ever done that. Weird. Stage 3, here we come. My sword is itching for a reset. I can feel it coming. Stage 3, my nemesis. No, I spawned a power. We failed the run. Oh, and then I died. Double failure. I don't really need to stop and defeat that turret. I don't know why I keep doing that. Once I'm past it, why worry about it, right? I gotta be really careful. I keep almost opening that panel. I keep missing. Bad timing there. That's better. Thank goodness it doesn't spawn a power when the exploding wall takes out the red guy. Coming through soon. Yep. Come on, finish it off. Oh, it's so nice to be able to jump over here right at the start. I can't believe I just discovered that. How many times have I played this game? 1,000? We've just moved into what should probably be the last hour of the stream. No, every time. That was basically an exact repeat of last time when I came to level 3. I couldn't tell you a single thing I did differently. I just really like level 1 and 2, okay? Thank you for the pistachios hooked on pot. Be a nice, as always, would be a nice consolation prize if the run falls apart. which based on all accumulated evidence, is going to happen around stage 3. Alright, it's the journey, not the destination, right? I'm sure I can stand so that I don't have to wiggle around those large bullets like I do, but let's just be cautious. Let's see if I can do anything different from what I did the last 2 times would be nice. Hey, remember that panel coming up. Don't open that. That would be gross. Hey, we made it a little further. Okay, another panel coming up. That guy off so he doesn't cause me any misery. Fight the turret from down here. Nice and slow. Very slow. Am I even hitting it? I feel like I got really lucky with the shrimp there. I was not behaving appropriately for the situation. Well, why does this arm have so much extra health? Alright, we made it through level 3. We're not out of the woods yet, because level 4 is actually just way harder than level 3, but... as many times as I died on level 3, I'm actually way more likely to die on this level. I know there's a red guy coming soon. I really don't want to shoot the red guy. There we go. It took that red guy forever to show up. Shrapnel Typhoon. We passed ET. I'm done with ET. I have finished every ET game I own. The marathon is complete. Now we're just grinding some Contra attempts in the hopes that some magic might happen. I got real lucky there. That red guy should have died and ruined my run. I'm not hitting anything. I'm shooting between the things I need to hit. It feels real good to be finished with ET. Oh, I walked into the thing. Fortunately, that doesn't do any damage. It's weird that that doesn't kill you. So many blue guys. I was really hoping I was going to finish one of them off. This battle is taking my whole life. Oh, I'm now double the age I was when I started fighting that boss. No. No, that was our best run yet. And it's all trash. We're going to keep playing because it's nice to get the practice on the second half of the game. But I'm going to take a moment and enjoy the pistachios that were redeemed all those years ago. And just cry a little bit. Nice run. Thank you, Hooked on Pot. Got a pistachio flake in my beard. I've had a lot of luck with that jump tonight. We've only been here twice, but both times it's gone shockingly quickly. Usually I'm hanging out there a while, kind of fumbling and waiting to get an opening that is decent that I don't mess up. Kind of messed that up a lot there. No, what? How? How? I'm more irritated by those two deaths than I am by the one that ruined the run. Well, what am I even doing? What an awful stage 6. I really like when the enemies run into a wall and explode. It's nice to see sometimes that they can't navigate the stage any better than I can. Rush Pirate, welcome in. We're, I don't know if you're just joining us, we're actually on a dead run right now. I'm just finishing out the game for the practice, and I lost count. I actually lost count that time too, but got lucky. Could have made it through. I didn't fire enough bullets. There was still a guy left. Alright, can we finish out the game. I really like when those cicadas just sail off into the distance. There was no way to avoid that fuzzy. It was my destiny to be destroyed by that one. It's too much going on. Too much for me to handle. When I finally do make it to level 8 on the Deathless run, I'm probably gonna work through the stage so painfully slowly. Because you've seen what happens when I try to go quick. Alright. So we probably only have enough time on the stream to make it to the credits one more time. We're going to start up, we'll probably start several attempts here, but I'm thinking, whether on a live run or a dead run, the next time we see the credits will probably be where we wrap the stream up. Unless something happens, unless like a whole bunch of people or something show up and I kind of feel obligated to entertain for a while. From the top. Like none of the other runs have even happened. So we made it to level 4. I actually couldn't tell you what the furthest distance I've made it on a no power deathless attempt has been. I'm pretty sure that last attempt was the best one that I've had. But I haven't expected any of the runs to make it, so I haven't really paid attention to how well I've done. Or not very close attention, anyway. We've done a no power run that's made it through with I think as little as 2, maybe 3 deaths. Might have done it once with only 2 deaths. doing? What am I doing? The ledge is slippery now. The red guy actually shows up earlier in the earlier rooms of the level, I think. Especially the first level. I think so that you get a chance for a... so that you can get a power-up right away. I mean... yeah. Now, what other reason could there be? The last room already. Stage 2 is short. I guess I always expect stage 2 to be as long as stage 4. And so my mind tricks me into thinking that the stage is longer than it is. Weird things happen when you play one game a whole lot of times. Whenever I fight that turret over there on the left, I'm always worried that a guy's gonna come running in from that side of the screen while I'm trying to take it out. red guy was going to come through. There's the red guy. Lucky again. If this were a regular run, I know that I'd be, and I needed a power up, I know that I would be furious that I'd missed that red guy. But I'm so happy. Just a small shift to the context. Don't fall on the thing and die, Frownie. Next to last room, and then we get to fight the bubble boss again. Oh no, this isn't even. I was wrong. I don't know this game at all. I started this off poorly too. Oh, the bubbles are really coming for me. And I'm really not able to hit any of them. No. Ah. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, yuck. Well, we continue on. We're going to continue on for the practice. We made it to the end of level 4. Might as well practice the second half. Yuck. Buddha Fingers, welcome to the stream. How terrible was extra terrible? Oh man. I have to say, for as much as I hated it and cried about every minute of that PlayStation ET game, it was better tonight than it was yesterday. But I'm so happy to be done with it. We finished it. I'm finished with all the ET games I own. The ET marathon is complete. 6 games. 6 games finished. So I guess if you want to be really technical, I didn't actually finish the digital companion because you're supposed to grind those mini games until you unlock all the photographs. I don't know how long that would take, but I'm thinking like maybe 2,000 hours. I'm basing that on almost nothing. So if we really wanted some more ET, we could go back to the digital companion and play those mini games for the rest of my life. But I think we're going to call it done. This is supposed to be practice for a good run. I'm just playing like I don't even care. I'm losing lives. I'm spawning power-ups. What kind of practice is this? It never gets any easier. That guy gets to live to see another day. I like it, you just kind of run down there at the bottom next to that panel. As long as I remember not to shoot it, that area is kind of free. Oh, yuck. I thought I was being so clever. Taking that middle guy out, and then the bottom guy ruined me. $2,000 hours might as well be eternally terrible. I'm just thinking it took like what, like 2-3 hours to unlock the first photograph. There's probably, you know, like, I don't know, 20 photographs, and they will probably take progressively longer to unlock, so. 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 16 hours. You should get Tuesday to do it. That'd be great payback for him tricking me into playing Mission Impossible. I feel like I'm hanging out abnormally close to this guy. Perhaps Cliffhanger, then? I don't know if I'm familiar with Cliffhanger. Unless you mean the marathon is ended on a cliffhanger. Oh, it's an SNES game. But you've never finished it. Is it based on the Stallone film? I know I've seen that film, but I don't remember really any details from it. My head is too out of the game. I don't know how to recover. Oh my goodness. Good thing that thing exploded. I would have died right there. We didn't get a life though. That's unfortunate. There we go. Don't have a lot of lives. Gotta play very timidly. No bold moves right now. I don't even think I'm hitting that enemy down there, am I? All right. Well, we made it through. Again, we didn't have to suffer the misery of the game over screen. I thought we were going to for sure, because I was just checked out there for a while. I seem to be falling asleep. Good night, everyone. Well, good night, Buddha Fingers. I appreciate your company, and we hope you sleep well. We are actually going to wrap the stream there, though. We got some practice. I don't know. I feel like I didn't do my best. So I have, if I'm being honest, I am feeling a bit down about how Contra has gone. But again, we didn't have to see the game over screen. That's a good thing. We have had a run now, survive all the way through stage 4. That's halfway through the game, so that should give us hope that the deathless run is still possible someday. Since I can complete half the game, and like I said, I feel like stage 3 and 4 are really the hardest part of the game. You know, it's difficult to get, if I make it through stage 4, it's difficult to get through the second half because of the pressure of having made it through the hardest part. It makes the last part more difficult than it should be, but that's just how it goes. On the upside, no more E.T., maybe some Harvey Birdman. I don't know. I'm not gonna promise that. I do already have a couple other games picked out for our post E.T. Jankness. So thank you for viewing the streams, my friend. Thank you for friends. Thank you for enduring E.T. and encouraging me during the Contra practice. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, and my Sunday stream is probably going to be canceled. But keep an eye on the Discord, I'll let you know. I may show up in the afternoon, one or both days, probably with Contra if I do, if I get some spare hours. But the next stream that I'm confident in is Monday night, 11 p.m. Central Time. We're going to start the stream off with something that's not ET, some game I expect to be terrible and broken for January. And then I don't know what we'll do in the second half. What are we working on now? Dragon Warrior Monsters. We finished Silent Hill 2, so I need to start something new up too. So we'll see. More Dragon Warrior or something new maybe on Monday. Again, I'll try and post the schedule in the Discord in advance, so you at least have, you know, an hour or so of heads up. But hopefully you'll join me then. If you want to stay on the line, we'll do a raid. I probably won't hang around very long because I need to get some sleep myself. But let's see who's live and. Spend some time with them. '80s, '90s kid is doing Final Fantasy IV. I don't want that spoiled for me, though. Johnny Jones is still working on Celeste. Upside Down Matt's playing Sonic 06. That looks painful. Kyle's doing his PlayStation 1 roulette. Brad's doing Pokemon. He keeps switching back to Celeste for half his streams lately. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Celeste is fun. I don't really want to watch a whole lot of the end game of Celeste, though, because I haven't finished it myself. Don't ruin it for me. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Don't spoil it for me. All right. Well, we'll head over and join. Why don't we join Rad? I don't feel like I've dropped in on his stream in a while. Norinrad, he's got a pretty high energy stream. It's not as laid back and non-functional as my stream. He's got a lot of production value, a lot of comedy. He does retro content. He likes sports too. He does sports stuff on his stream. But tonight he's playing Pokemon, and I don't know what he's doing. It looks like, I don't know if it's an emulator or what's going on, but we'll drop in and enjoy his company for a while. Rad has given us a lot of raids in the past, and I feel like, you know, he's supported the stream, and so we should do the same for him. All right, my friends, stay safe and stay well. I look forward to my next opportunity to enjoy your company. But for now, I'll see you on the other side of the raid.